Right, Leo, this is going to be your July reading. So it'll be for your Sun, Moon, Rising. Yeah, if you don't resonate, look back in your playlist or check out your birth chart on Google. Download your birth chart and it'll tell you your Sun, Moon, Rising and all of those things in there. You will need your time of birth though, probably. Yeah, you could be up in your head at this time as well, Leo, about something above, trying to be above the clouds with a mask on. It's the best way to be sometimes, yeah. Right, Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising. Alright, we'll see what flips out. I'm feeling. Oh, patience, Leo. Maybe you're being very, very patient at this time. In the situation of just being very patient in general. Maybe you're being very quiet, Leo. Yeah, you could be. It could be about something to do with soulmates. You turned your back on that situation though, you're not looking at it. Yeah, 4 of Cups, that's like an indifference in love. But in that one, she's like juggling 4 things, or 4 things was being juggled. There was choices that were made, basically. Yeah, and somebody could have tried, because in that one, I always see in that one, it's like she's got something attached to her. Something dark was attached to you. Something dark was attached to you, Leo, basically, in a nutshell. And soulmates can, you know, can be... I always feel like soulmates can be... It doesn't just have to be lovers. People get that wrong sometimes, that it's just lovers. It's not just lovers. I think we choose to come, we know who's coming here, who's going to, even if you don't know, people come in your life for a reason. They do stuff for a reason. It's all for a reason. Yeah. There was something in this situation. Somebody could have even warned you, Leo, but there was something dark in this corner. Or you warned somebody, but somebody was warned. And it was about taking, obviously in these cards, it's about taking a bite from this apple, and there was something dark, and it was always waiting there. Waiting for you to take a bite. And maybe you got in your ship and you moved away. Maybe you've even healed yourself, Leo. Yeah. Could have been something you were working on. Could have even been music, but it doesn't have to be music. I just see music in that card, yeah. Yeah, that's a bit better. It looks like we're going to have more lines, though. Leo. So we'll budge them. I think, Leo, you moved away from something, and it was something that was dark. It was something that was, yeah, and you healed from it. And yeah, you could have gone and shone a light on the situation. You could have done that on your own. Sometimes the 2 of Wands can be putting a light on a situation, like going towards something else. But in this one, he's on his own. Yeah, you could have gotten your hot air balloon. gone and found recognition, reward, and it could have something to do with a new beginning with some abundance. And that's stags, what I'm saying. Maybe at this time you have to be careful of temptations, Leo, that may be coming in towards you. Yeah. And then you are, maybe you're shining a light in a situation, or you are just shining a light at this time. Yeah, it could have even been on an Aries. Somebody's coming in with a big heart of love there. Somebody who could have, like, been juggling even, but there could have been a veil that was brought down, or there's like stuff going on behind there. Yeah, but you can't, like, there's other people in the background. There was things going on in the background, yeah, and it could have all been about somebody having a lot of money, but that person doesn't look very happy with all that money that they've got, to be fair. Like, she looks quite moody. Yeah. And then we've got the High Priestess. A message of truth that's going to come in. And I think you already know about that message of truth, Leo. And somebody could be trying to come in with like a really long stick with an apology. But I think if you're in that High Priestess, you already know that. Yeah, you could have had to work on yourself, Leo. You could have had to like change your skin up a little bit. Like it's like in that picture, it's like someone's got a whole new body, a whole new skin. You could be getting a snotty message from a fire sign. Doesn't have to be a fire sign, but it could be a fire sign about a blessing or something that was a blessing. But something that now is totally over. It's ended, completely over. Yeah, something from your past, Leo. Somebody could be aching right now. She's aching there. Yeah, and it could be about this veil that's been lifted. There was like a situation where there was a lot going on. There was like a whole lot going on. Behind there's a whole village, there's a whole thing going on everywhere. And there was a lot of illusions and lies around that situation. And it basically put a lock on your wheel of fortune. It stopped your wheel of fortune, Leo, for a little while. Yeah, it left you in the hangman where you were in line to a situation, but you couldn't move forward. It was locked. Yeah, and you were blindfolded from the truth. Maybe a lot of things were very emotionless, Leo. Maybe you got a lot of emotionless messages. Maybe somebody even got in their ship and moved away from the situation, went to go and find different ships. You know, yeah. Hospice care could be relevant. Someone moving on swiftly and learn your birth chart you're gifted. Maybe you need to burn down a lot of situations. A lot of things need to be burnt down. Yeah, so this world that's about to be blown up, you know, metaphorically, this world that's being blown up, there's a new one in the background, yeah, and it could have been about somebody doing some kind of a worship. There could have been some people in a worship, something about worship, something about a Taurus as well. Could have been a high level commitment. There could have been something about that situation, something about causing you heartbreak, and it could have been a family situation where the connection's been broke. Someone's going to get a very big shock. Yeah, and someone's going to be very vulnerable in the situation, and that could involve an Aries. That person could be leaving, walking out the door. August could be relevant. Yes, that's a black woman. Psychokinesis and telekinesis is influence of moving things with your mind. An ex and a family member were going behind your back for months, but you third eye chakra, you knew that, Leo. Paranormal activities in your home, getting really high for the best. And when the door's shut, it's locked, mate. They're planning on kidnap, and your own family cursed you, Leo. But your intuition may have told you that. Yeah, they may have even told you about this soulmate that keeps coming back with these messages of love and fiery messages. Could even involve a Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn, or the mother of your children, or something. Yeah. And an Aries, maybe, or even a Gemini. And this one I see it as an Aries. I don't know why. Somebody could have drowned some emotions. Yeah, and that's the truth. Or there's truth coming in. And it could be on like some kind of new beginning with passion. Maybe you've lit your fire, Leo, somehow, yeah. Maybe after some generosity, there's justice in the situation. There was blood on someone's knife and you shone a light on that situation, Leo. After being in your head, maybe there was a message of truth, a message of earth. She's got like antennas. Someone was very psychic. Someone wants to call you. And somebody's in their head about that situation. And that could be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. That could be an older person. It could also be a Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn, or the father of your children. But somebody has, like, there's a lot of messages coming in. Maybe someone's burnt down a situation. There's been fire. There's been arguments. And it was about someone's choices. And that could involve a Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. And also a Hermit, which could be a Virgo energy. But somebody's locked the door and left the keys outside there. Yeah, and somebody was trying to juggle three things, and maybe somebody's now decided to get into their chariot and move away from the situation, but they haven't moved away from the situation. It could be to do with family, and it could be to do with an Aries that looks like a Leo. Yeah. Integrity is needed now, and they got others watching you, and someone's trying to travel. So much jealousy, line. They've got dark skin, Sagittarius, Pisces moon. Overseas is relevant at this time, and your own family are laughing, dissing, and bitching behind your back. Leo, yeah, well, that backfired, and they all ain't worth your effort in any way. And that could be Saturn, could be relevant, Capricorn. It's also about karma. It's also about hidden money. It's also in retrograde right now. Yeah, your family knows about this, and yet they're talking shit about you. Yeah, narcissists, and no rest for the wicked. Your ex is involved in this somehow, and why you're unable to feel you're getting stuck there is because these people are holding you back. What happens at work and someone's batshit crazy, they're doing heavy spell work on you. You know that, Libra. And big delays as always. Pisces ascendant, Aries is relevant, and this is done and over. They've got a gaffer, and don't look back now, keep moving forward, yeah. Because they want you stuck. With a blindfold on, dancing above the clouds. That could be a Gemini, or it could be about your love. Maybe you had to bring down a facade, you had to bring down the tower situation. Could have been with Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. There was somebody who was keeping something on eye contact, but they were holding something very precious. You may get a message of truth coming about that situation. Somebody may want to come in with an apology where somebody may feel like they need to guard themselves, or you need to guard themselves about your new beginning. Maybe Leo had to walk away from a situation, maybe even walked away for some money. Yeah. Somebody may be coming from abroad. Somebody's coming on a boat, maybe. Yeah, somebody may hold you with a star, Leo, but you made a transformation in a situation. Could have made a transformation from a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Somebody's very psychic, maybe. It's some soulmate relationship. It could be, yes, the Empress. In this Empress, she's wearing a mask and she's also pregnant. That could be relevant. Yeah, fuck ups for fuck ups. And someone's fucking with your car to cause an accident. Sagittarius Sun. And the Pied Piper and all these rats. November could be relevant. Right, okay. Yeah, let's go down the first line, Leo. So whatever you've been taking patience about, and that could be about taking this bite from an apple you don't want to. Maybe you shine light in that situation. You definitely could have shone light in the situation with the sun at the bottom. Yeah. Somebody wants to come in, and maybe somebody's took patience and strength in coming in to speak to you, but somebody wants to come in with a pentacle. This person could have juggled you as well, Leo. Yeah, it could be a younger Earth, some Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. Somebody tried to make you look small. Yeah, somebody also could be getting very drunk at this time, and it's sort of like the Knight of Cups is like, yeah, wish-washy, whatever. Yeah, loads of messages could be coming in. It could also be Five of Pentacles. Somebody could be feeling like you left a man in the cold. Maybe they feel like maybe either they had a choice between lovers or you did. Yeah, there could be like 4 men and 2 women involved in them choices as well. Yeah. 6 of Swords. Somebody left a situation. Maybe you moved away. There was definitely an indifference in love, and you were ignoring somebody, or somebody's ignoring you. But somebody's car broke down as well. Could have involved a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius who wanted to keep your mouth shut. What's this Leo's gone to go and find with this 2 of Fire? You may have been spying online, Leo, but you went and found the truth, maybe. Yeah, and you were working on it for a while, maybe. Maybe you found out about either a Sagittarius or about something about a player. Could have been Sagittarius, though. Yeah, who wanted to go off and have a new beginning. Yeah, 8 of Swords, and keep you blindfolded to that new beginning, Leo. Yeah, and there's been judgment causing the situation. Maybe this person left the door open somehow on that situation. And that could have been like this 2 of Cups relationship. And that 2 of Cups doesn't need to be a soulmate lover. Could be family, yeah. Maybe you were very emotional at one point. Maybe you had all your emotions out. Maybe you had to move away from that situation to find recognition of reward. And that could even been from Aries who was offering you some love, maybe. Doesn't have to be. Something. You could have fallen out with somebody. There could be somebody falling out with somebody. Yeah. And it could be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. It could be a single father with 4 kids or somebody. Yeah. Could also be a Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio relevant who's getting really drunk at this time. And maybe even a Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn, or the father of your children. The handstand man, yeah. Yeah, and that person could be like trying to send you some messages, maybe. Could also involve a Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. Somebody could be married in this situation as well, or you were married to somebody. Somebody is now in the hangman, and somebody's got a lot of piranhas around their feet, got a lot of people biting at their ankles right now. That could be that, Aries. Yeah, and that could be on a family situation where somebody made a wish, maybe on your choices or some choices. Yeah, now there's a fish in the cup, so there's a pregnancy. There's going to be a message coming of a pregnancy, and that's not a family situation, Leo. Yeah. Right, this next line is this indifference in love, something you had to heal from, something you're going to get a new beginning with some stability after some juggling, and someone's smile going to disappear from their face when that happens, Leo Ascendant. Someone's dying, foreign lands witch doctor, out of body experiences, listen to your intuitive feelings, Cancer Ascendant, and somebody wanted to control you spiritually and in your mind, Leo, just wanted to control you. Yeah, love heals fear, and this person's using a very high level of sex magic to lots of people. Yeah, hello and goodbye. You'll soon see that this change will be for the best, Leo. Yeah, happy thoughts that make you smile. Things are going to turn around, Leo. Right, let's see what you're healing from. Yeah, it could be a Taurus. Somebody could have done some devil worshipping. That could involve a Cancer or Scorpio. Yeah, where somebody was just wanting to fight. There was a lot of fighting going on. Could have been like you being single or some single energy. Yeah, Nine of Pentacles. But balance was needed in that situation. Somebody had to walk away. I feel you may have walked away, and maybe that's caused somebody to get very stressed out. Somebody's now fighting and arguing, maybe up of the night time on somebody's blessing. But somebody was very generous with that, and that could have even been an Aries. Yes, good news for a joint venture, Leo. What's this star card? What does Leo have to heal for? Let's change up my cards. See what this star card's about. It's healing. Yes, that's what I feel. Somebody was doing underhand stuff to end some cycles. They could have even sent in somebody who was a player. Maybe somebody came in and offered you some wish-washy love. Yeah, that could have been a younger earth sign to you. And then Aries could have been involved in that as well. Somebody who had two people watching but they weren't listening. Yeah, somebody made a choice. But there was like a situation where somebody made a choice, but it wasn't a good choice. Maybe somebody didn't have a lot of choices. Yeah, and there was somebody kind of looking in the future, thinking of sending some messages, and that could have something to do with this dark widow, where somebody wants somebody uncertain, so somebody couldn't make choices, and that could have been because of a ghost from the past. But justice is going to come into that situation. That could involve a devil energy, somebody who was sexually karmically tied, or could involve a Capricorn who took some money, maybe. With the Ten of Pentacles there, but they've delved into that already, yeah. And now they're feeling like they're a burden, like they're very, very stuck, because somebody walked away, and when they walked away with some money, and now somebody could have even got shot in that situation in the full moon. That could have happened, and that could be a dark situation that somebody's trying to make look lightly, eh? Yeah, and it could be about you going off on your own, having recognition of a war. Maybe somebody doesn't want that to happen. Yeah, and it could be a Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn, somebody who's pregnant in blood like situation, but they're also revealing some money and they may not have any choice. Yeah, and that could be something where they look back on what they harvested, and somebody could have come from abroad and bought a blessing, or a blessing in disguise. And there's going to be a message, a blunt message of truth, because you cleared a path, Leo, and it may have had something to do with some woman who was acting single, or at least had a lot of works going on underneath her. And that may have been about lots of choices that were had. Like sneaky behaviour, things that went on. This thing that got attached to you, Leo, on the back of her shoulder, there's something attached. On the back, and it's like a big claw, and it was attached to your back. And maybe you had to work on something. Maybe it was to do with temptation. Maybe it was to do with some single woman, or somebody who acts very single. Someone who's got a lot of money, but they're not very happy even though they've got all that money. They're still looking mad jealous. Yeah, that could involve a Taurus, or somebody who high level of commitment, something very spiritual even. Yeah, something that was, somebody's now could be getting very, very drunk, having 5 people attack them. Maybe there's other people involved in this situation in the background somehow, to keep that blindfold on you so you don't see this master manipulator, this person who tried to make something look really real. It had a lot to do with a new beginning with love. And maybe even about a hermit bringing somebody down in a cage like Virgo energy, and that's the truth, yeah. Somebody maybe wanted that situation to happen. And maybe they wanted that. And maybe there's about to be a truth coming, because some situation is going to get burnt down to the ground, and somebody's like Maybe somebody's got the strong up and they're feeling left out in the cold, but you know these secrets, Leo. You know this message of truth's coming in, and you know this apology's coming in. You know that somebody maybe manipulated other people and they got a lot of money from doing that situation. Yeah, and you know that somebody was attacking basically. Somebody's now for night time not been able to sleep because they feel like a dark shadow is cast on the wall. But that is what they wanted on your wall, to be fair. Yeah, and it has to do with the world. It has to do with the end of these cycles, things that had to come to an end. Things from your past that you're looking at. Things like family, yeah. Where this tower moment's happened now because the spaceship's come in and brought a tower down. And that could be on some juggling that was going on. That could have something to do with a dancer. It could have something to do with a devil. Yeah, and it could have something to do with Virgo, Taurus, and Capricorn as well. And children could have been involved in that situation. Or that person could have children, yeah. And a Cancer could have been involved, and somebody could have moved away from a situation. Somebody needed to keep their guard up. But yeah, somebody's going to come rushing in now. They're going to speak about a message of truth, and they're going to do that because they're in a situation where they're going to get stabbed if they don't. Because she can't move, she's going to stab herself, yeah. And maybe that's because somebody walked away from the situation and they didn't look back. Yeah, and that could have been you, Leo, Queen of Wands. Could have walked away from a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Somebody who wants to fight now, and even a Virgo, a Virgo with a Hermit card. Somebody who's scared this time. And that could have been about a situation where somebody was having a fight with a devil. This was a game, Leo. About money, or somebody was even had a voodoo doll of you under their bed, and two married people could have been playing a game. They were watching it on a screen as well, and they weren't like there was other people watching it. Yeah, maybe about keeping you stuck on this chess piece with a big snake around you. And you were being controlled by the moon, maybe even as well, to dance when somebody wanted you to dance. Yeah, and the mother could have been involved in that. Somebody had to drop some burdens. Somebody was even stomping on children's heads, yeah, and it could have involved the moon and growing things with the moon, yeah. Maybe you were just trying to be single, or it could have been about a single person with lots of money around them, or a divorced couple, or a couple that are divorcing. It was to do with that person's been stabbed completely through the heart. Yeah, and there's a person, someone's about to flip and lose the plot. Pay attention to what you don't see. A salty surprise. And someone's going to big house, going behind bars. Had some of these people for real. People really need to grow up. And you're a powerful light worker. Evil eye on you. Be willing to forgive. Someone needs to learn to think for themselves, Leo son. Yeah, you do. Big boundaries have been broken. And yeah, pyrokinesis, controlling flames with your mind. Love and light, reverse it back. He says jump, they say have high. Poor life choices, Capricorn. This person's having sex with you to take your money, or someone's doing that to them. For real, for real. Yeah, ex and shady ex and your ex planning on plotting on you. The letter M, raising their hand when they're angry, and wearing a mask. Yeah, astral projection. And someone wants to come correct now, so they say. Pisces ascendant. Someone married is about to get caught. Don't go away with anyone this time. Life will never be the same again. Dark witches and all that doing their stuff. They messed with your engine, the letter E, and exactly what you'd expect. Lying on you to ruin your reputation. What happens when the spell in, Leo? Yeah, voodoo sex spells they were doing. Your magnetism is very powerful, the letter H. Someone's ill, keeping it on the low. Releasing all things, watching, they're still watching you, Leo. Yeah, this person went overseas to do spell work on you in Aquarius. That could have been doing a lot of divination, yeah, and Sagittarius. Someone's a dead German, that's it. And their number will be calling you, Leo. Why? Biblication is ability to be in two places at the same time. You've got a doppelganger. Someone's copying you, Leo. Yeah, they're a hoax. Money's involved in that situation. Taurus, the letter L. Yeah, December. The letter B could be relevant as well. Pisces sun, clairvoyance in the future. And this person stopped trusting you. Makes people stop trusting you. Gemini moon. Yeah, cut cords meditation. And Mars. You could be having fights, could be arguing with these people at this time. Hate's a lot bigger than you ever knew. Scorpio ascendant, April, the letter I. Telepathy. And they've been in your house when you weren't there. The letter G, the letter R. And they're evil, you're never meant for this person. The North's relevant, and Mistress is relevant. Shit's gonna hit the fan. Someone's got AIDS, and that person does a lot of dark magic, yeah. You're a white witch, Leo. Friction could be relevant. And while you chase a fuck up, telling everyone you're having a slag. Yeah, Gemini. Jehovah's Witness. And Scorpio's Sun. Mind manipulation. This person's totally lost the plot. This person needs to grow up also. Apportation, disappearance, teleportation, appearance. Your ex is now fucking with your brother or your sister. And Jupiter, the Magi, Pisces, Sag, all them things. Yeah, rituals. They want you to call. They're doing rituals, so you call them here. Refocus and step over the shit. Relying on you to ruin your reputation. Don't sleep with this person because they've got an STD. Aries ascendant. The letter J could be relevant in that as well. Yeah, load just fell on the floor, but I think I'm going to leave it there, Leo, so it loads it. What else have I got? Leo Sun, yeah. And they think you will take them back after they were rejected. Chameleon shapeshifter, and they got a whole lot of your people involved. Eureka nieces, siblings hate on you with others. They want your downfall, Leo. Yeah. And what's that one? Boy. A boy could be relevant. A foul mouth. Someone's doing a run up. And this mouse, for some reason, never. Cancer moon. A dark witch. And it's ending mofo. And this person needed time, so they lied about pregnancy. Money's coming. And abandonment issues. BPD. Self-worth. Dream telepathy. Cancer sun. So, Cancer sun could have stole your national insurance number. Yeah, crown chakra. Freemasonry is relevant, and lockjaw. Freemasons could want to keep your mouth shut. Blood was going to drown you. Erectile dysfunction. The letter S on the crazy shit again. Whoa. Taurus moon. And what else we got? A few trustworthy friends, one an enemy, and that could be August could be relevant. Capricorn sun. So Capricorn sun could have done something to you in August. It's going to cause a big family feud, Leo. Yeah, heard it all before. Menstrual rage, somebody could be losing the plot, and that could involve a Libra sun. Yeah, my days, these people are really loving on themselves, and you're about to go insane in the membrane. Yeah, you're on your north node. The letter V could be relevant, and puberty. There could be a teenage pregnancy around the situation. Somebody could be gaslighting, and that could have happened in June. And somebody's gone insane with all the magic they do. Right, I'm going to leave it there. Love and light. Take care, souls. Bye-bye.